Lots of schools buy reading programs to help teachers address students' needs. But did you know that a reading program will not succeed with everyone? You're going to learn why right now. Hi, everybody. I'm Lee Hall from Literacy Teachers, and I'm all about helping you inspire, motivate, and change how your students read and write for academic success. So today we're talking about reading programs. Reading programs are particularly prevalent in elementary schools and sometimes in middle grades, English language arts classrooms. They can be incredibly expensive, and they can be seen as a way to help solve the challenges students have with reading. And while they can help, they're not going to help everyone. So what can you expect if you have to use one? All right, so first of all, know that definitely, and I'm not here to critique or recommend or evaluate any reading programs in this video, but just know that some programs, they can help improve reading scores. You have to think about that contextually. So if you've got, let's say in your school, 70% of your students are performing below grade level, and then you use a reading program, and then at the end of the year, let's say 40% of your students, made some gains. They probably didn't make gains that are on or above grade level. So while they've made gains, they're not going to be necessarily where they need to be. They're not going to be high achieving readers as a result of this program, and they're probably not even going to meet grade level expectations. But they have made some gains, and that's good. It's just good to keep this in mind when you're thinking about reading programs. You want to keep it in terms of context. How well is this program helping my school, the students in my school, make gains? And what do these gains mean? And what do they look like? And who exactly are we creating as readers here? So keep in mind that while any program can help students make gains, in the end, it's really going to be a knowledgeable teacher that is going to matter the most, right? If you really want to improve students' reading abilities, programs can provide you with helpful resources, materials, instructional ideas, but your students are going to benefit even more if you have deep knowledge about reading, because at the end of the day, that is what matters. Students need access to teachers who understand the research on reading, can be responsive to a student's needs in the moment, and programs can't do that, right? So if you've ever looked particularly at an elementary reading program, one of the things that you'll notice is you'll be teaching a particular skill, and there'll be an assignment for the students to do, and it'll tell you students that scored, let's say, below a 70% on a particular assignment. The programs will often recommend some kind of remediation the following day, but that remediation is also in the form of a worksheet, right? So as a teacher, even if you can use that program and you see that there are some students that didn't meet the goal, haven't really quite mastered it or really gotten comfortable with that skill, you are the best person to know, right, what kinds of follow-up instruction that student or that group of students is going to need to help them really learn and master it. So again, programs are they're not evil. They can be, if used correctly, if used well, right, they can definitely provide you with some knowledge, some resources, materials, etc. They can help students make progress, but a program in and of itself is not going to, it's not going to close the achievement gap. It's not going to produce outstanding readers. No program, no reading program, there's no research that has shown that there is a reading program that can be effective in creating high reading levels or high test scores for everyone. Keep that in mind. And if you like this video and want to see more, let's head on over to the next one.